Hello Star Citizens, Torp Rasilo here. We're live again here at IAE. It's a long week. It is 1 week since we started, and we were now on day 8 of the IAE, and it is also Friday, and it is also
capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
MISC day. So yes, MISC day. It's here. The day that I was waiting for, because I was hoping this time last year that by this time this year we would be seeing the MISC Odyssey in the game at IAE. Unfortunately, that is not the case. I've just looked at the website, still in concept. I fully expected that to be the case because, of course, we all knew that it hadn't been made. I can't say that I didn't. A little part of me didn't want to be surprised that they'd actually made it and it was on display, even if it wasn't available to rent or for sale. But hey, maybe that will happen with the Galaxy tomorrow. Probably not. I still like the Odyssey. I would still like an Odyssey. I'm glad that I melted my CCU that I was holding from the Karak and used the money to buy some of the ships and upgrade some of the ships. But yeah, it would be interesting to see if there was a war bond sale for the Odyssey. Then I would probably definitely pick up a CCU again. But for now, we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe it will come when Pyro launches. I suspect all of these ships. So what I think they're trying to do is get some of these big multi-role ships ready for when Pyro comes, because we'll need them. So we have the Karak, but the Odyssey, the Galaxy, they're all a fairly similar type of thing. I mean, they're more even than the Karak because they include mining and things like that as well. So today we are MISC, so we are Zenith Hall. Thank you very much. Thank you, citizen. Yes, we are off to the Zenith Hall to have a look at MISC. Be there in a second. Let's go. Hee. Zenith Hall, MISC. So basically, MISC is not my favourite manufacturer because I personally think all the ships are ugly. I kind of rest my case there with that. Quick screenshot though. Yeah, I mean the Starfarer is horrible. Sorry, but it is. I don't like it. I mean, look at it. It looks like a robot that's gone wrong, lying on his stomach. Yeah, not the Starfarer is. I mean, even look at the landing gear. I mean, it's just ugly. But the Starfarer is a refueling ship. It's a ship that actually has a purpose in the game now. You can rent one, and you can refuel people from the refueling panel here at the end. There's this big refueling boom. So maybe rent one and try it. Try doing some refueling. I think it'd be quite interesting. But no, I don't like it. I don't like the MISC Starfarer at all. I just think it's an ugly ship. So yeah, here's even the cargo bay's ugly. Good thing is about it is that it has a straight through access to the cockpit, so you just come in the back. So, oh no, that's not the cockpit. You do have to go upstairs. Ah, and I was going to extol its virtues then of having this straight through cockpit access, but actually you have to go up the stupid staircase around here to get to the cockpit. So sorry Starfarer owners, but I no likey. No big fanny. No big fan. And there's two different versions, so this is the standard version and this is the military version. It's the same ship basically. Military version got some slight differences, I think, probably related to armour. Starfarer Gemini and the Starfarer. That's the names. So yeah, that's the Starfarer. If you must, come and rent one. Over here, so over there's the Prospector, which is the small single-person mining ship. Excellent ship if you want to do some mining. Get one, go and mine. Brilliant. Let's have a look now at this. So this is something that I've not had a look. Why is it floating 2 feet off the ground? So some problem there with the MISC Hull A. But the Hull A is a cargo ship. It expands and it becomes a cargo ship. And all of the cargo is carried on the outside. There's also going to be a Hull B and a Hull D and a Hull C, but they're not here yet. But yeah, basically a similar design to the Prospector. This sort of strange insect-like bulbous front, which I'm not really a fan of. But I do like the Prospector. It's a nice ship, and it's certainly the best option for solo mining. If you want to go solo mining, this is your best option, because you know what? It's the only solo mining ship there is. The Mole is not a solo mining ship before anyone says, but the Mole! It's not a solo mining ship. You can, but I wouldn't bother. Get a Prospector. Okay, let's go and see what else there is. Looks like we're over here on halls 4 and 5. That looks like it's the only other hall. Oh, bit disappointed with MISC Day. I'm no interest in a Starfarer. So we'll go and see what's in halls 4 and 5. Nothing in hall 4, only hall 5. So I suspect it's just going to be some kind of small ships. I'll check that. Let's have a look at the diagram. So Freelancers, yeah. And then over the other side we've got the Reliant. So I don't like the Reliant. I'm always saying I don't like things. These are great ships. So if you're starting off and you want the starter ship that can run some cargo, just get one of these. I had one of these, had it for a while, really enjoyed it. So the Freelancer, which is this one here, this is the classic Chris Roberts spaceship, and you can carry quite a bit of cargo here in the back. So it's a great way for anyone who's interested in cargoing to get started in Star Citizen. Bit more cargo there. And then you've got your beds and finally your cockpit here. It's no Mercury Star Runner, but if you don't want to spend very much money, you want to get into the game or you want to upgrade in-game to a new ship, and you've only got a starter ship, then this would be an excellent choice to go for MISC Freelancer. If you've want to spend a bit more money, or you've grinded up a bit more money in the game, then go for this, the Freelancer Max. This holds quite a considerable more stuff. This one looks like it's already got some stuff in it. A bit. I don't remember any of this being in it before. What's all this? Interesting. More cargo. Yeah, I don't remember this section. Well, it's probably always been here. But Freelancer Max can carry a significant amount more stuff than the other. Oh, maybe that's not. It's not a Freelancer Max. That's why it's a Freelancer Der. It's an exploration, special exploration of the more advanced. Right. So Freelancer Der, which is the exploration version. This is the Freelancer Max. As you can see, it's bigger. So yeah, it carries significantly more cargo here. Look at the size of this cargo bay. It's basically, you know, your beginner proper hauling ship. You can make a good amount of money with this hauling, and you know, next step down to Mercury Star Runner or something like that, or a Constellation. And this is the, I think this is the military version. So this is the Freelancer MISC, yeah. So this is the gunship version. So if you want something gunshippy, that's a good choice for a reasonable amount of money. So yeah, a bit disappointing today. Another disappointing day. We've only seen a few ships, really. I don't really want to go all the way over and look at the Mako, Reliant Mako and the other Reliant ships, because I don't really like them. And they're tucked away in a corner for a reason. Sorry if you have one. But I'd upgrade it to something else. Right, so go and have a look at the Hollow Suite. Okay, this is worth having a look at. So this is the MISC Razor, which is a racing ship. Probably worth a quick rent. Should we rent it? So yeah, nice fast ship. Again, probably worth a go if you fancy racing, doing some racing. Very fast. What's over here? Nothing. Let's go and look at... So a lot of MISC ships are just in the Hollow Viewer because they are not in the game yet, and this is disappointing. But of course we want to see. So what have we got here? Is this the Endeavour? Yeah. The Endeavour, yeah. Research vessel, fully modular space platform. I mean, it looks great. It looks absolutely fantastic. I would be very interested in an Endeavour. But I have no idea when that will appear in the verse. Probably in about 10 years' time. And then over here we've got the Expanse, which is a not refueling. It is a processing ship, a refining ship. So it will take the saddlebags from the Prospector, and it will refine them and then carry the refined material. So definitely worth a look if you're interested in that kind of thing, but not in the game yet. And here we have, here it is. Look at it, look at it. This is the Odyssey. Looks fantastic. We can see in the back a little bit, but it doesn't look like anything is done in there, unfortunately. This is just a very basic model. This may be just a Hollow Viewer only model, of course. But yeah, this is a fabulous ship. I'm really looking forward to this coming out, but unfortunately it's not going to be any time soon. We had hoped that this would appear at this year's IAE, but no, sadly no. And then finally here we have the Hull C. So this is also on the way. It was supposed to be coming this year, but it didn't. I don't think that we can have this size of cargo ship yet, and I think that's why it hasn't come, because the game just can't support it. I also think that's why we're not getting the Banu Merchantman. I also think that's why the cargo refactor has just become a basic cargo refactor, because until server meshing and everything is in, none of this stuff can happen. Just like Pyro can't happen until server meshing is in, which is why server meshing is down to coincide with 4.0 for the beginning of Pyro, because nothing can support anything until server meshing is in. So I'm going to leave you with the Hull A for today. There it is, very nice. Thank you for joining me for this brief look around. Not really a lot to say. If you want to have a look at the Reliant ships, you can, but I'm not going to bother. And I'm not going to rent a Starfarer either, because I don't like it. But you can. I don't mean to be so down on the Starfarer. There's nothing wrong with it per se, except it's ugly. And I have no interest in being a refueler. But lots of good ships we've seen so far this week. We've seen the Corsair, obviously, and the C8 Pisces that's been new, and the Cutter, which has stolen the show in my opinion. Yeah, and more to come. So let's just have a look at the schedule, what's coming up. I think, if I can find it, I think that we have RSI Day tomorrow. We do, so RSI tomorrow, so obviously everybody's very keen to see what becomes of the Galaxy tomorrow. And then we have Best in Show starting on the 27th. And then we have, excuse me, from the 28th to the 30th, 3 days of IAE where we will just be able to rent all of the ships that have been available to rent up till now. So you have another chance to have a go at whatever ship you want to rent because you can't afford to buy one, or because you don't want to buy one, or because you just want to play about with it, or whatever reason. They're the reasons I generally rent ships. Yeah, so there you go. Thank you very much. And this is Torp Rasilo saying see you in the verse tomorrow for RSI Day.